What is up, everybody? I'm Courtney.
I'm Sean.
We are Hill City Paranormal.
In the house. His house.
How is everybody?
On this lovely Tuesday.
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie Anderson's early.
Whoa. Oh,
Excuse me as I roll out the red carpet.
Ronnie was ready.
That's right. Hey, Paul.
Ready, Ronnie. Paul.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Whoa.
Sorry, had to mute and yell at the dogs.
Yelling at the dogs. Poor dogs.
Well, I mean, I don't know why when the podcast starts.
I done dropped the chuff cap to my vape. Now I can't vape.
Oh, my God.
I got to get it, though.
Where did it go?
I got to reach between your legs real quick.
This is terrible. Hi, Mom.
Where'd it go? Are you serious right now? Oh, wait, no.
Oh, my God. All right, we've got stuff. Oh, we got stuff.
You got it. Technical difficulties. There we go.
All right, guys.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was unprepared.
Ronnie said he's been waiting all day for this pod. I believe you, Ronnie. I believe you.
Ronnie's ready to go. He's ready to talk.
Just refresh it in his Facebook
and tell us everything we say is wrong.
Yeah. Hey, Shonda,
FPRI, Bedford Paranormal in the house so far. We got
Carrie. And FPRI.
We got Carrie in here. She's a member of yours truly, the Hill City Paranormal group.
Yes. I don't know how interesting the evening's going to be, Carrie. So, guys, let me know.
Make it interesting.
Let me know in the comments, like, who else has been sick as shit. I don't know. Like, these germs that are going around are crazy. Like, I understand my place of employment, but I've now talked to this week alone.
You're employed?
And it's Tuesday. Yeah, unlike some people.
I'm a bum
ass dude.
I have no job.
Stupid.
My job's to get on her nerves. That's my job.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Okay.
He gets a raise at that every day. Long story short, I've talked to 10 people just in the last 3 days that said that they have either like this norovirus, the flu, a cold, sinus infection, something, including like healthcare professionals that have said this is the worst that they have seen, like the cold and flu season. The worst.
That's a good point right there.
The weather change does not help.
Let's talk about that before we get into the good
I was just about to say.
And paranormals.
It was 72 today.
Yeah.
Was the high.
So I talked to a doctor last time and she put her foot down on me like, I ain't got no education. Like, I ain't worked in the medical field. Like, I don't know anything. She said, it's a germ. It's not weather change. It's a germ. And I'm like, from the old school, young lady,
Yeah, don't go outside with your hair wet.
Don't go outside with your hair wet. Weather change always makes people sick. Then
somebody's mom told me I need to cover up my neck.
Right. So then if it's just a germ, that's the only thing that makes people sick and causes shit to go around, then why is the weather change such a damn problem? How come when the weather's changing, everybody's sick? So you young doctors, I get it. You read a book, you open it up, and you taught by a TV screen or a computer. But I'm old school. It was 70 degrees, I still had jeans on today. Didn't bring the shorts out.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that, though? Do y'all think the weather change really does have an effect on making people sick?
Hey, Andy.
What's up, Andy? How you doing, brother?
I think it does because, like Carrie said, it was 70 today. It's supposed to be a high of 36 tomorrow. And then you turn around on Wednesday. What is that?
Today's Tuesday.
Okay, so you turn around on Thursday and it's supposed to be 60. That's like not good. That can't be good. Hey, Rhonda.
We have psychic medium Rhonda Harris in the house.
Yep. FPRI.
FPRI.
Orion Effect.
Riff Nation Network.
Friggin' awesome paranormal network. Wait,
show.
Paranormal show?
Yeah.
What?
See, now you're getting it wrong.
Cold weather kills germs. Warm weather lets the germs spread.
Simple science, right? Try telling it to some of these doctors, man. Like, I know there's some good doctors out there, and I'm not knocking, but like, the bedside manner is not there no more with doctors,
Well, look, point blank period, y'all. I'm old. I can't be coughing like this no more. I'm about to like throw out a hip. a knee,
a hip to the
my
hip.
back, like everything. This coffin has got to go.
What is up, Fredericksburg Paranormal and Investigation?
Gang.
Gang's here.
Andy, where are you from? 35 here today.
Yeah, Andy, what part of the world are you in?
Warm weather multiplies the viruses. You know what? I think the viruses are just doing the Humpty dance and multiplying themselves.
But see, that's a couple people that talking about how weather.
Yes, Paul. Again, like, I cannot make this shit up. I got off work on Thursday and stayed with like 103 to 104 fever all the way till Monday. Broke my fever. And then now I've just got this stuffiness and cough going on.
And I'm rolling with a sinus infection.
Sean, you know, and the funny thing is, that's the funniest thing. Like, so last time I had the norovirus, for those that didn't know.
I thought it was neuro.
No, noro, Noro, norovirus.
Tell me how to spell.
Okay. And Sean like got it for one day. We're in the same house, right? This time I'm just like high ass fever, miserable, crying on the couch.
Several deuces were dropped.
No, not this go round. So Sean doesn't get any fever and just ends up with a sinus infection. Like, so how does that happen? Like in the same
sinus
house?
Infection is kicking my ass though, really bad. Like,
definitely believe the rain that's coming through has my joints hurting.
Mom, you know, I used to make fun of y'all old people when
it is
when y'all said that, but now I notice when it's rain coming or it's too cold, getting up my knees. I guess all the years of playing football and wrestling and karate,
Ontario, across the river.
All that.
That's
stuff.
right. That's right. Andy's in Canada. That's right. Yeah, Paul, it's crazy. Hey, Chuck.
We got Chuck with me.
You know, now
he's with yours truly as well.
You know,
Hill City Paranormal.
For your information, though, Paul, with everything that's going on, I do work in a doctor's office that has a pediatrician in it. So all these little snot-nosed kids keep coming in sneezing in my face.
That one of them grabby little coworkers of yours going to be on here watching. Like,
that's all right.
Did you hear what she said about those children?
That's all right.
The children.
You know what, Paul? Somebody on my Facebook posted they were at the beach today in North Carolina.
Damn, Paul, I didn't know you were that close to us. No,
yeah,
you ain't that far away,
almost
brother.
80. Yeah, Paul, that explains it. Hey, Tyler.
We got the haunted photographer in the house. FPRI is always showing up.
Chuck's got a cold too. Oh my God, there's FPRI number 11.
In Bedford Paranormal. We'll wait on the rest of them, but they'll be here. Paul will be here. I'm not Paul. Why I say
if
Paul?
Y'all had given me
Daryl
a gram,
a little bit of joy.
She said, I just realized if y'all had given me a grandbaby, more than likely they would wear glasses.
I never wear my glasses until I'm sitting in front of a computer.
And he's crying all the time that his eyes hurt when he's playing his video game.
I'm not a video gamer. I don't live in my mom's basement.
Yes, you do.
I do live in the basement, don't I? Oh, man.
Hey, Daryl.
Look, what I said. I told you Daryl was coming.
Daryl's on the way.
Paranormal and the Clover Hill Village in Appomattox. Hell of a location. Just got to be careful. It's not for fat people.
Hey, I got a question for Rhonda Harris. Rhonda, are you still in here?
Rhonda.
I got a...
Don't run from me, Rhonda.
I got a question for you. I watched a video the other day that made me think of you where it said the year 2025. Like if you're into like numerology, there's something with the year 2025, like 2 + 2 + 5 is 9. And like the number 9 is something. What does that say about this year? Like, I don't remember.
Number 9 is something after 8.
On my nerves. But yeah, I want to know that as far as numerology and spirituality go, and like the thinning of the veil and all that. There's something about like the number 9, and it keeps popping up. Like I saw the video. I almost went, you guys. I almost went and played 999s in the lottery because I've dreamt about the number 9.
You still went to the lottery.
I dreamt about the number 9. I watched that video about the number 9. What is up with the number 9, Rhonda? Hey, Debbie.
So we're going to let y'all kind of run the show tonight. And, you know, intuition is what D down says she wants to talk about. Hey, Deb, Octagon man.
Rhonda, I knew you would know.
But intuition. I can talk about intuition. So I'll tell you, I'll bring up St. Albans. I haven't had the luxury of investigating as much as some of y'all have. Some of y'all done it 3, 4, 5, 20 times. But the one time I was there, and I talked to Ronnie Anderson about this briefly, but I think I talked to Alan May a little bit more about it. But, you know, St. Albans is one place where I can tell you intuition was real. And those of y'all who know me personally know I've worked in the mental health field for years. That's what I've done. I've dealt with a lot of mental disabilities. I've been in insane asylums that were functioning. I've dealt with people with a lot of ID, mental.
He's been in insane asylums that are functioning. Did y'all catch that one?
They got me in there, man. They put me in the straight.
They should have freaking kept him.
But I will say that, you know, St. Albans is one place where I walked in there and I felt like I've been there before. And I had that same feeling that I got there as I had when I walked in the Western State Hospital. And again, I worked in the mental health field. That's why I was there. And the same feeling that I got in that hospital, I got in St. Albans, which has been closed for a long time. John, you're supposed to be on my side, brother.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
I keep trying to take him back, John.
Intuition.
They won't take him back.
Intuition is everything, especially being a paranormal investigator. There's times where I walk into a location and instantly feel like I'm not alone. It's almost like the feeling of if you live with somebody, you come home, their energy's there, you know they're there. Or you know, that's if you're a sensitive person or non-sensitive. Really, it's just your spider senses tell you, hey, there's somebody else here.
I'm pretty sure that Sindra would say the same thing. She keeps probably trying to take you back. They won't take y'all.
So intuition is a lot. Honestly, that's the best piece of paranormal equipment you can use are your senses. We all have these senses that we're born with. Some people have them a little bit more than others. So intuition is a lot, especially in a paranormal investigator. What do you think?
Yeah. Ronnie said you're connected to that type of location if you have that like intuition.
Well, see, that's deep too, Ronnie. You know, again, I walked into St. Albans for the first time and I chatted with y'all for a bit, but I almost felt like I've been there before. It was just a very different, it's a very different feeling. Those of y'all who work in the medical field or mental health field like I do, or medical field, you walk into an old hospital, that intuition, that feeling that I can't even explain what it is, but it's almost felt like I've been there before or I was meant to be there. And the activity we got that night was pretty cool. You know, Ronnie was with us. I think Daryl was with us as well.
Angie was there for a little while.
Yeah, and that was the night where the one piece of equipment that I do not believe in, which is the REM pod, I know y'all can be mad at me.
Y'all mark this day on a calendar.
The one time that one piece of equipment was reacting to things that I couldn't explain, like, you know, shut up. There's only been one other time where the REM pod happened and I actually believed it. I'll talk about that too if you want. No, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not going to keep giving you what you want to hear.
Maybe you've lived in a previous life.
Well, we can talk about that too. So how many people in the chat believe in reincarnation? Like, how many people think you've been here before? Me, personally, I feel like I have a very old soul. Everything I like is old. You know, I watch old movies. Courtney's old. Everything old, I just love. So, you know, I sometimes part of me wonders if there really is a whole circle that happens.
We'll get to that. But Ron, answer my question. 2025 is supposed to be about endings, personal growth, and helping others and overall positive transformation in all aspects. That is what I wrote down from the class.
Okay. Endings.
And
personal
well, I'm going to need 2025 to end all the sickness.
I don't know, man. That's kind of deep.
Unless if you flip it to, these dogs.
Hey, y'all knock it off. Dogs in there wilding.
If you flip it, endings and personal growth. What if everybody right now is getting sick because they're trying to like shed the bad cells.
Get the evil out of you.
Yeah, I need an exorcism, y'all. Rhonda, while you're at it, I know you've got your little book out. Ronnie had asked earlier what 1111 means. I was always told as a kid, you see 1111, make a wish. I think if you've been in the field long enough, you connect with certain types of spirits. I've been doing research on reincarnation recently. There's something to it.
Andy, please give us your 2 cents, sir. I would love to hear it.
I don't believe God would give us just one shot to learn our life lessons. No. He gave me a whole damn clip to learn a lesson.
That's deep.
They saying I need 200 points to talk to you.
Well, just pull your guitar out, Brian.
200 points.
Brian, I came across the video of us playing Troubadour by George Strait the other day, man. That video is a classic. I might just share that.
Getting old and not well, thinking about what's next for me. I get those connections in prisons like Ohio State, Crescent, and Moundsville.
Ronnie looks like a prison guard. Ronnie looks like...
No, Ronnie was a prisoner.
No, Ronnie's definitely a prison guard.
Rhonda, I think it's that, and everyone is about change right now and wanting more and something different. You know, I think it's constantly a good thing to stay wanting more and something different. You know, a wise man once said, if you went to bed broke, why'd you go to bed? And
that's a saying that stuck with me for
it's stuck ever since I heard that, because I'm like, damn.
You know, that saying meant a lot when I was a cab driver. I was back in the cab driving days. L Tizzle.
LT with the giddy titty. Howie. Sir.
I got my top hat somewhere, Howie.
Too much evidence of children remembering a past life.
And marks. What about people's marks that they get on them, too?
Yeah. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
How's the weather down there? Chuck said, hey, LT.
And we almost got my whole band in here.
What I've been told about 1111 is that if you see it, it is the universe saying you're on the right path. I can see you, Brian. I can see you.
We need to take Brian with us one day.
Come on, Brian.
Damn dog.
Plots.
But yeah, the whole thing about new beginnings, change, growth, all that stuff. I believe plots.
I apologize.
I believe it's got to do with your personal choices as well. I think that the atmosphere, the universe gives us.
People are into it, Rhonda.
They give us an opportunity. Just how many people take that opportunity and jump on it is my question.
Crystal said it was beautiful high of 78 today. That is beautiful. I think right now everybody needs a little bit of vitamin sun.
Vitamin sun?
Yeah. That's what I'm calling it, vitamin sun, because I am not entertaining what comes next if I say it.
Ain't nothing like vitamin D, okay?
Oh, you guys heard it here first, straight out the horse's mouth. He likes vitamin D. Yeah, the sun. The sun actually, I believe, is a total beacon for the soul. I fought for the South.
Yeah.
The pretty hair must be talking.
Yeah, it must be the pretty hair. Does anybody notice that John Cushman has the prettiest hair? I gotta say it. I gotta say it loud. Nobody has hair that's better than John
Don't
Cushman.
touch the hair.
Don't touch his hair, though. You let me touch it. I touched it. I'm not gonna lie. I pet it too.
You know what, Tyler? Please come and get me. I need some vitamin vacation. Yes.
Yeah.
Bad. This year we are headed back to one of our favorite locations of Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah. We can't even call it a location. Just the whole place is like.
John said don't be a hater on his hair.
You know, John, I am a hater. You know, my hair is not as good as yours. Not at all. But I will talk about some stuff. I called up my buddy Howie today because
it's longer.
Yeah, it's long and it's really curly and pretty.
Yeah.
But LT said he wants to go.
You guys got to plan your family vacation.
Yeah. instead of not going when we
Yes, Tyler. And we're still crazy. We still go dead and smack summer. Like we always say, like, oh my God, let's not go in the hottest part of the year, but we end up there the hottest part of the year.
I love Savannah, Georgia.
We at Bedford Paranormal individually see the number 1111 all the time. And funny thing is, we see it so much all over that in our group chat, we message the group chat most days at 1111. Now, that's a level of connection that teams only hope to find.
Yeah.
Okay. 1A, at least you guys message each other in a group chat. And no, I'm not sending shots. I'm just saying time and life get into so many people's way that, you know, we often forget to message people.
Yeah.
Or messages come in at unideal times, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to go back to Savannah.
Shit.
But I will say that I got a phone call today not a phone call, but a message from the director, Jay Brooks, Old City Cemetery, with a video that kind of had me puzzled a little bit. And it's funny because, like I said, Jay, he messages me very once in a while. It's not very often, but today he sent a video of a door in the museum just opening up on its own.
No, it was already open.
Sorry, it was open, but it closed.
It slammed
on its own. Like it was, and it was a forceful close. It wasn't. I know the scientists in the room and the disbelievers will say, "Well, that was just a wind and this and the third," but the man is there every single day, and he's saying that door never opens, and all of a sudden it forcefully shut on its own today. And he's also telling me about hearing people in the office with him when there's nobody else in there. And so when I ran that by, what's up, James? When I ran that by at Odell, he brought up to me that
we'll go with you, Tyler.
They're trying to make themselves known. And I got to thinking again, because we're not in there as often. Due to sickness and different things, life, we've been busy. We've been taking on personal cases this year. We haven't really been investigating the cemetery like we normally do.
We skipped January because of feedback from people saying it was too cold to investigate.
With heated buildings.
So then we sat down amongst each other and we said, okay, well, we're still going to bring them back, the publics, but we're just going to solely focus on the heated locations. We are doing right now, for those that don't know, a Valentine's special. February 15th, we're hosting a public. And I have a discounted rate for couples. So when you click on our event link, you can see the single ticket price, and then you'll see the couples ticket price. I may do like a little Valentine's gift for each guest this year.
Okay.
That might be fun. Or maybe we'll have some like little cute refreshments. You never know. You never know what's going to happen at one of our public events.
I will say we haven't been in there in a while, and it seems like things have been ramping up. So my question to you, fellow fine investigators, is that possible? Could it be that the fact that they're used to us talking to them several times a month and then nothing, could that make energy ramp up and cause more things to happen? I want to know in the comments what y'all think about that. Because it didn't dawn on me until he said, well, y'all aren't in there as often. They're making themselves known. And I'm like, I wonder if that's true. Because Old City is probably, it's one of the most active locations I've been in, but I'm in there a lot. So, I mean, I do like other places once in a while. I'm in Old City. I was in Old City a whole lot. So I'm just wondering. Box of chocolate ghosts.
If I could find chocolate ghosts, I would 10 out of 10 give those away as gifts.
I could dress up as a ghost. I'll be a chocolate ghost.
Oh, Lord. This sounds like something that needs to be taken off the air. Tyler said he'll try to make it to EnigmaCons, Daryl. Carrie thinks yes. Ronnie thinks yes. Paul said sure. I always think a site can be over-investigated.
Well, let's talk about that too.
Rhonda said 100% thinks so.
You know how we talk
Carrie
about
said they're lonely.
The good, bad, and the ugly. So before we ease into that side of things, because we've talked about that on here before. So like Old City, I think a few teams have been in there to investigate like on their own, just going to the cemetery. And I've seen some cool evidence from other teams on YouTube from like 10 years ago. but I don't think anyone has investigated it the way we have, which we're in there for hours at a time at night when everything's quiet. And so when we first started investigating there, we got very minimum activity. Then next thing you know it's starting to get very active. And again, FBI has investigated with us, ASPS, and the stuff we got there was pretty crazy. But then all of a sudden, for about 2 months now, it's just we haven't been over there.
I think the way that you talk to spirits at locations too, especially ones that you frequent, is really important.
Yeah.
Everybody who's been on one of our investigations with us at the cemetery knows that I will introduce one of our resident spirits as my friends. Like, do I truly believe that, like, that's my friend? I can call him on the phone? No, I'm not.
He's our friend.
I'm not delusional, but like, if I want to go talk to somebody and I'm wanting some activity paranormally, like, I can count on this resident spirit. And, I talked to this said spirit like a human.
Does anybody in the room besides Hill City Paranormal know the name of our resident spirit? I'm just curious. I'm not going to say it, but I'm just curious if anybody knows that name.
But he's one of them. Like, we bullshit, we laugh, we crack jokes, and we get results. I don't know how a lot of people, communicate with spirits. But I mean, ours, he's a funny guy.
Now, Paul touched on something. He thinks the site can be over investigated.
Rhonda remembers my friends.
That's not fair. She's a psychic medium. She's read my
been
mind.
there. Howie remembers. Daryl remembers. Chuck says he's cool. He is cool.
He is cool.
That's what I'm saying.
He's done some incredible stuff.
He really has.
He's done stuff that still has me scratching my head.
Rhonda put it in the comments up there. If this is Chocolate Ghost, oh my God, I'm clicking on this link after I get off this podcast for Chocolate Ghost.
And make sure you guys go say goodbye to the Octagon Mansion. Please,
yes.
Because it's a hell of a location.
Yep.
That's who we're talking about, Ed. And unfortunately, they're closing the doors. However, they're still doing investigations. And
they're open. The museum is open.
And it's a hell of a museum. John Cushman's display I spent like the most time in there just reading and looking at all his articles from the amazing accomplishments he's done. Man walked across the country. I mean, I have a hard time walking upstairs. This dude walked across the damn country. So please go see the Haunted Octagon Mansion before it's gone and we can.
Yep. We can book until March 15th. And for those, if you guys really want to see, and I do want to touch on this because I'm not going to lie. Like, I went to the Octagon Mansion at first. I saw the display with the guy that walked across the country, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, he put it up because, the guy's name is John Cushman. Like, that's cool. And then Sean, like, I never really thought anything about it. And then Sean was like, you really didn't like look more deep into this? And I'm like, no. Right? So he pulls it up on YouTube. John Cushman, owner, operator, manager, everything of the Octagon Mansion right here in Withville.
Founder of Dinner with a Ghost.
Yes. Walked from New York to California.
But who does that?
In what, the 80s?
Nobody. I don't know anybody.
Was it the 80s?
I think it was the 80s. Was it the 80s?
John, was it the 80s? He walked on foot.
I don't know anybody who can do that.
To raise money.
I can't.
Was it for, what was the cause? Muscular dystrophy?
Was it ALS?
No, ALS?
I think it was ALS.
And was like greeted by thousands of people on like the shore of the ocean. 1977. All right, he's correcting me. Seriously, Ronnie, we were wondering if Forrest Gump was inspired by John.
And John is in here. I said that to him. I said, I bet you Forrest Gump was inspired by that.
So you can get on YouTube and type in John Cushman walks across country, right? There's like news broadcast.
He did it again and walked
MDA,
like several.
That's what it was.
He did it for like several hundred miles again at like 60 years old.
Which MDA, Sean and I used to work for a company that raised money for MDA. And we used to actually have company-wide contests and stuff like that. So several years ago, my store won like collecting the most money. And we had to do like the ice bucket challenge.
I remember that. I got it on tape.
Yeah. So, I mean, we raised a lot of money for MDA. So I think that's way cool. But yes, John, he walked a long damn time. But he did it on foot. It is logged, news stations. And he had a buddy that was vlogging for him during the whole journey. You can actually like go watch. Yeah, he
did it twice.
Did it twice.
Like
it took him 49 days and walked 58 to 63 miles a day.
That's crazy. Now, Michael Brooks said he loves the displays there. I want to touch on that. That's one of the very few museums where you can actually get up and close and personal to the artifacts. Most museums all hidden behind the display case. You know, John's got them out. So,
yeah, awesome
place. And James said, I think Bob is his real name. Sounds like an alias. So, it could be. The guy that we think it is buried underneath where Bob likes to show up the most. He's buried underneath the chapel. If we looked up, we found a picture of the guy, and his name is Robert Lord, is who we think it is, and he actually has Bob in quotations with his name. Once we did,
that's who Sean thinks it is.
That's who I think it is.
Let me just throw that out there, because at first we thought it was Bob, who was the first African American postal master.
He didn't live in Africa. What are you talking about?
Postal master that actually like ran at the station house or whatever. Like he loaded all the mail on. Ronnie, I do want to go back
James,
up.
I don't, that's an awesome question, actually.
Ronnie said, what's going on with the Octagon?
That's
Ronnie,
not for us to tell you.
No, they put it out there. So the Octagon Mansion is closing its doors on March 15th. As far as like details or anything, I don't know, but they are closing their doors on March 15th. I believe the building was sold and it will be a residence. Oh, yes. Very sad.
It sucks.
If the spirit has a connection with you and likes you, the more you go, the more it will give you. But it can also be investigated too much and have a negative response. I agree with that.
So
I do.
Investigating places too much. I've seen places that were constantly investigated over and over and over and over and over. And then it seemed like nobody was getting activity. The problem, I think, with investigating too much is you're absorbing or taking out a lot of the energy it takes for them to communicate. My opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. But it seems that way. But it seems like places that aren't investigated as often seem to be way more active to me. That's just what I've experienced. I don't know if that's right or if it's true.
Now, let me throw a wrench in that. I do agree with over-investigation of a location. However, for those that did not know, the month of October, we roll Publix twice a night every Friday at Old City Cemetery in one location. So I was very, very scared that the chapel was going to be over-investigated. And to our surprise, our lovely spirits at Old City Cemetery showed up and showed all the way out.
But with that being
every
said,
Friday,
was thousands of people a day coming through there.
Yes, there was. There's
a lot of energy there.
They host their candlelight tours. They've got interactive plays. And people are on grounds well after dark, walking around, things like that. I also will say those Fridays, the energy of the people that were on our Publix was different. So
Yeah.
I do think the energy of those that are investigating is important too.
I almost
energy.
think energy is like.
Yes, Ronnie, stay off the beaten path. We know. That's where all the orbs are.
Ronnie says that a lot, but he's actually right.
He is
It's
right.
always the place.
And I go back to our story, Sean, from Gettysburg when we did the Battlefield Farmhouse. Everybody flocked to the attic and the room that had the most activity. Sean and I went the hell the opposite direction because there was like 15 freaking people in one house. So we went into a room that had nobody. No reports of activity whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I've got on our YouTube channel, if you are curious, there's an 8-minute compilation of all the evidence that we got on our investigation with Gettysburg Paranormal. I sucked it all into 8 minutes as opposed to making you guys watch, 3 hours worth of footage. Just some highlights. But I thought we got some pretty awesome evidence in a room that hadn't been investigated before. It becomes that annoying friend that you wish would go home. Yeah.
Yeah, I think energy is everything. I try to explain it when we host our publics. If your intentions are to debunk everything, hey Lois, good to see you.
Oh yeah, if your intentions are to debunk everything, mad scientist.
I debunk everything.
Everything.
That is not true. If it's debunkable, then it's debunkable.
You can't debunk everything.
If you can debunk it, it's not paranormal activity.
You try to debunk everything.
She's got a lot to learn.
Sean's a pair of buzzkill.
How am I a buzzkill? People like investigating with me. If any
you like investigating by yourself.
I won't hold it against you. If you had a bad experience investigating with me, then put it in the comments. I guarantee nobody's had a bad experience with me. Except you. Because you think every time your REM pod goes off.
I put it in the comments and it commented 3 times.
Okay, I'm sorry that
you cannot debunk the hair.
You're right. I cannot debunk the hair.
I am going to make a shirt. That's the new shirt. You cannot debunk the hair.
I tried to debunk the hair. I even tugged on it a little bit.
That's funny.
And when I couldn't debunk it.
No. In all honesty, you guys, debunking.
Courtney thinks if the REM pod goes off, it's ghosts.
Yes, Ma. It is Barbie pink.
I've got a pink cup too.
Sean's drinking out of my other pink cup.
That's because I can't find all my Yetis.
Daryl says he likes you. Well, Daryl, come and get him.
I appreciate it.
No, in all honesty, yes, you have to be able to recognize and debunk during investigations. That is an important piece of investigating.
It's the most important.
Because if you can't, then you will literally be like the rest of these YouTubers out here.
Let's not get started on the YouTube.
So
I do like the teams YouTube though. Like most,
I will say
most teams.
Ghost Hunters did have me laughing because that status, for those of you that saw my status the other day, I was sick. I was miserable and I was like, screw it. Let me cut on Ghost Hunters. And they did all this work, set up these CCTVs. They go into this room where this said spirit is haunting. And they say, hello, is there anybody in here that's done anything that they regret in their past life? They listened for 10 seconds, looked at each other and said, you get anything? I didn't get anything. Yeah, it's kind of quiet. All right, let's move to another location.
That's you.
And that is so me. That's why I laughed. Yes, no, he's got the Walmart brand. He's got a knockoff.
Us poor people couldn't afford to get.
Lois said I learned from y'all. Lois, I learned how to use dowsing rods from y'all on the sofa.
Lois and Shonda.
Yeah. I watched some of Zach's YouTube footage. Oh Lord, Ma.
So, Mom, are you a fan of Zach?
Yeah, that's Ronnie Anderson's bestie.
Yeah, Ronnie Anderson loves Zach back.
Can we debunk the Yeah. You know what? Let's do it, Ronnie. Let's do it.
No, I think he's asking, can we, with what happened with Grandpa?
Oh.
Ronnie, actually,
I was ready to fight. I was ready to fight.
I'm gonna shoot that back at you, Ronnie. Can that be debunked of what happened at St. Albans? And those of y'all who don't know what happened at St. Albans,
y'all ain't gonna keep on talking shit about my
mail rim. The REM pod sucks. We had a mail rim.
I do like the mail rim.
Literally went off nonstop.
Douchebag Zach.
It went off nonstop, and it even sounded like something was going close and away. It was like woo woo, like it was acting really weird. So it actually killed it. It went off so long it just died. So I put another REM pod, the actual REM pod right there, and it did the exact same thing. And I even had my tri-field. I was trying to figure out if it was too much. I don't know. I was just doing everything I could to figure it out, and I couldn't. So, Ronnie, I'm gonna ask you: can that be debunked? Like, what happened? I believe it was going off on command as well. Like it was answered questions.
There was one time that Melram was wilding out though. Still learning about the YouTube community. Zach is a character. Yes. If you guys want to let Mama D know, she's just learning about Zach Baggins.
So those of y'all who don't know Mama D is probably the only family member I have that really is into paranormal and supports what I do and have been doing. And she's a very huge fan of equipment. She hates equipment. She says that all she needs is herself, her intuition. And so I was telling, and she doesn't watch any of the ghost shows, so I was telling her about Zach Baggins, or Bagans, or however you say his name. And she's like, I never heard of him. Let me look him up. And now she will not stop talking about it.
And for those of you that don't know, too, Mama D has 5,422 plants in her house. And I really think that some of her activity that she might be experiencing or things that she's experiencing in her home are the plants whispering to her.
Mom, I would love to investigate your house again. That was some interesting night.
Ronnie Anderson, that's not nice. I've thought about that and don't know of anything other than something paranormal. That is a very active area. Yeah, Ronnie, that Zach bullshit. That area left me with a lot of questions.
Yeah, I definitely want to go back to that area.
And I could do without the damn bat.
Oh, Ronnie, I got to send you the footage.
No.
When that bat came in there.
Ronnie, he got this on camera.
Everybody, whoa. And that thing was getting it. That was a big bat, though. Good God.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big it was. We caught it flying on camera. This thing was massive.
That thing was huge. I was like, damn, Dracula himself then walked up in here. That was funny.
It was trying to get me, y'all.
But yeah, Ronnie, I'm with you. I think there's 2 times the REM pod went off where I can actually say that I think it's something paranormal. St. Albans is one of them.
Why don't you say he wants the footage?
I'm going to send it to you. I've got
that damn bat.
One was St. Albans. The other one was, what is that?
Fairy
Plantation. Courtney asked, and can you finish this? And then did the knock sequence, and the REM pod actually did the sequence. That's the only thing I can think of.
Mom, nobody knows who Leonard Nimoy is.
I know. In Search Of.
That's because she said that. You didn't know that.
That's an old show.
Hey, Terry.
What's up, Terry? Yeah, it's In Search Of. The old show.
You've never seen it. People. You've never seen it.
I have seen it.
No, because when Mom first started bringing it up, you're like, Ma, what the hell is In Search Of?
I have seen it.
Nobody knows that. Oh my God, Daryl knows it. Spock. I thought, isn't that like Nick? In that Spock? Wait, I always struggled with this.
What are you talking about?
Like Nanu.
We're talking about REM pods, and you're over here doing the Big Van Vader side.
Isn't that Spock?
Time.
No, isn't that Spock? Isn't that what he
Van
does?
Vader. That's
Star Trek.
WWF.
Hold on one second. It's Spock. Spock from Star Trek. Live long and prosper. I took a screenshot with the caption of Zach saying, "Don't come in me," from one of the old Ghost Adventure shows. If you come at me.
I wonder what Zach was talking about there.
Hey, it's Deb. Look up Plant Wave for Mama D. It lets the plants sing to you. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my gosh. Debbie, wow.
Debbie, you just had
Is
to
that Debbie or
open.
John? Who said
That's
that?
Deb. He was Leonard Nimoy as Spock. Isn't that his symbol, y'all?
That's Vader.
No, bro. This is like Nanu.
What the hell is Nanu? The hell? That's the noise the REM pod was making.
It is.
What are you talking about?
Ma, your plants can sing to you. Debbie said your plants can sing to you.
If those plants start singing, I'm going over there and cutting every one out.
Deb, is it an app? Plant Wave?
I'm cutting those plants if they start singing.
Oh, that's Mork and Mindy. Nanu. Nick at Night.
Whatever drug you on,
It's
let me
not
get some of
drugs.
that.
Cold medicine.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely like
Mork and Mindy.
Isn't that Robin Williams on these come on Nick at Night?
Nick at Night, yes. See, even Chuck knows what Mork and Mindy is.
Why are we talking about Mork and Mindy?
Because I thought it was Spock. I thought Spock did this. Do you guys know? Look, I still can't do it. My pinky's still like, is stupid.
What are you trying to do?
Anyway, yeah, my pinky's stupid. It took me years to learn how to do this.
I can't drink a cup of coffee without my pinky going.
Y'all, I can't. Zach would wash his hands every time he shook someone's hand, and he has a bodyguard. Well, he probably needs a bodyguard.
Why does he need a bodyguard?
Yeah, Robin Williams. May the Spock be with you.
Nobody knows what this is.
Everybody, yes, yep, I'm old.
Chuck, you're not that old.
Damn, hadn't heard that in a long time, Mork and Mindy. See?
Why are we talking about Mork?
Because your mom brought up Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yes, Ronnie. Yes.
Wait a minute, Ronnie.
Yes.
What?
This, I can, you know what? I need to take a picture of this and send it to your dad.
I'm bougie, Ronnie.
Where is it? Hold on. I'm taking a picture. Okay. I'm sending this to your dad. Sean's dad calls him bougie all the time.
What is bougie about me?
What is a Shazbot? John, you remember watching Leonard Nimoy? Zach sounds like he's important.
You know,
in whose world, Ma?
We give Zach a hard time, but you know,
he's a marketing genius.
Part of the reason why we are able to be so open and investigate as much as we do is because of some of these shows. I hate to say it.
Oh, you're bougie because you drink coffee with your pinky.
That's not. No, it's just a hat. My finger does it on its own. I can't help it. I think when I hit my vape, sometimes you see my pinky out.
Oh my God, Daryl said bougie. Wait, guys, you're spelling it wrong. It's Boojee, bougie.
Just because I do that, I'm bougie? Nah, man, I'm just a poor old dude from Bedford County. That's all I am.
Mom wants to know if there's any Bigfoot fans. Ronnie said Zach is a genius for sure.
Bigfoot? We're talking about Bigfoot now?
I live with Bigfoot.
I do got big feet.
You do.
Size 14, baby.
Chuck said should be Tisa.
Chuck.
Sean equals bougie.
Look.
My pink. James said his pinky flies loose too.
I can't help it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. John Cushman knows Zach and his mom. Ma, Daryl said, heck yeah, Bigfoot. He's a fan of Bigfoot.
You know, I used to be a fan of Bigfoot, but I'm tired of watching all the shows where they go look for him and don't find them.
You know, Sean brought up a good point. I told him, I sat down and I told him, I said, you know, there's other sides to paranormal. You've got the cryptids,
I don't do cryptids.
Hold on, you got the cryptids, the UFOs, you've got the fairies, you've got all these other Sean, I said, I want to start researching some of these other like subcategories. What the hell you mean Bigfoot's in your yard? Oh my God, I know what Michael means. I really thought, like, for real. Anyway, yeah, the Mothman, like all those people, right? I want to like do some research on this. Sean had a really good point. He said, well, okay, you could do some research. And I said, I kind of want to go out like Bigfoot hunting one time.
We'll go by your damn self.
So Sean told me to go by my damn self. And I said, are you serious right now? And he was like, yeah, because what if you find Bigfoot? What the hell are you going to do with him? And he had a good point about that.
You can't do nothing with him.
Let's see. So John Cushman knows Zach Baggins and his mom, Nancy. Ronnie likes the Mothman. I'm too busy trying to figure out the ghost. Yeah, James, I'm with you on that one.
I will stick with the ghost.
And I do need to do some more research on the wedgies.
Yo, them damn wedgies. I got to get that shirt.
Hey, though, hold on. Why it's on my mind. Hold on. Why it's on my mind, you guys. I heard the biggest conspiracy the other day. They said, have you ever walked into a room and like forgot why you walked into it for a split second? Have you ever done that? Like walked into a room and stopped and you're like,
what kind of reefer you smoking?
No, I'm serious. Answer me in the comments. Have you ever walked into a room and just been like, why the hell did I walk in here?
Sometimes the bathroom.
Sean, I'm trying to be serious because I heard a theory and I want to hear everybody's opinion on it.
All right.
Okay, so Daryl said always. All right, the reason I'm asking is because they said, what if you walk into a room and you forgot why you were in there every day, and the reason you forgot why you were in there is because you actually ran face to face into an alien.
Oh my God.
And they had to stop, erase your memory from that moment and disappear.
I want some of these drugs.
Seriously, I want to know the theory. What if Carrie said if we find it, we need to make friends with Bigfoot. The Native Americans did.
If I see a big ass gorilla,
I do want to go, Ronnie.
Walking in the woods, I'm not messing with it. Yes, I do want to go there though. I do want to see there. I want to see the Mothman statue, and I want to break dance because I'm gonna be on camera.
And you have ghost plushies, Shonda. Wait a minute. John Cushman is on Ghost Adventures? Why did I not know this?
You sent who the video? Us?
I don't have it.
I got the only video you sent me, Debbie, was
did she just send it to you?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look at my phone.
Yes, John, that's like that was like the whole thing. Like they erase your mind. Carrie said she's game to go Bigfoot hunting. Yeah, Daryl, I figured I lost my mind too. And I'm getting old. Yeah. On my Facebook. Oh, I'm logged into a different Facebook. Let me log into my Facebook.
Carrie can go Bigfoot hunting.
We will.
Sean Elliott's not going.
I didn't know. No, John. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I knew. Maybe the aliens erased my damn brain.
I didn't know. I bet John had his hair real pretty too on the TV show.
I do have an inbox.
Yeah, I don't see it.
No, I don't have it. Is it on Sean's Facebook? Oh, wait.
Look, so, you and Carrie got a buddy going with you. John Sullivan said he'll go Bigfoot hunting.
All right, I got it.
I'm not doing no Bigfoot hunting.
All right. So for those that are friends with my personal Facebook, the YouTube video of John walking across the country got posted on my timeline, as well as the YouTube video of Ghost Town Operations, aka John Cushman, on Ghost Adventures.
That's even more reason to get your ass to the haunted archive.
All right, John.
Y'all can have that.
All right.
Chuck Whitney said he'll go. Y'all go.
Well, Chuck, Carrie, me, and Sully will go.
Let me know what y'all find.
Go in my back. So, Carrie, Bigfoot's in your backyard.
Y'all have fun with that.
We don't have to go far.
Y'all, hey, I do want a metal detect in your backyard, Carrie.
I would totally go camping with a squatch, but I damn sure don't have the energy to hunt it.
I'll go camping out there.
Hey, what about the Devil's Tramping Ground where like people who put tents in it or whatever like end up miles away? I want to go check that place out.
What is this?
the Devil's Tramping Ground in North Carolina.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I'm down to do some stuff like that.
Oh, Bigfoot walks through Carrie's yard. Well, if we sit there long enough, we'll see him. John said he'll go metal detecting as well. John's just trying to go everywhere.
Hey, look, I'm down with this metal detecting stuff. But
all right, that's it.
I'll tell you, if I could get a crew together to go metal detecting, I would.
Oh yeah,
I've got 3 of them.
I think we need a random trip to the beach. Everybody keeps hollering. We need. Listen, do you know how much jewelry you're gonna find?
I don't care. I look for relics. I don't look for jewelry.
You might find relics.
No.
I've been to the Devil's Tramping Ground and have camped there before. Did you camp inside the circle? I need to know.
I'm down for the metal detector. Y'all can have the Bigfoot
Chuck heard
stuff.
Bigfoot's knocks.
Y'all can have the Bigfoot stuff.
Okay.
If y'all want to go metal detecting, let's set that up.
There you go.
Let's do it. I'm definitely down for some. We were supposed to do some urban exploration. What happened?
Alan may go metal detecting with you.
Hey, I'm down for some metal detecting.
Was there anything strange that happened, John? Because I'm thinking urban legend.
Urban legends had to come from somewhere.
With the right energy, the tramping grounds could be cool. I mean, you can't exactly have off energy with like little Boy Scout troops. And your tents didn't end up miles away. I'm assuming because you're still here.
I don't know, man.
Come to the Octagon and find stuff from the 3 basements. Oh, yeah. John did say you can go metal detect the Octagon basement.
So
you got to get there before March 15th.
Before March 15th, I'm grabbing my metal detectors and I'm bringing them to the Octagon.
Oh, I don't know, Debbie. John Sullivan, you got to meet Sean at the Octagon Mansion to metal detect the basement.
We'll do it. It'll be John, and Sean.
Say that 10 times fast.
John, and Sean.
10 times fast.
I don't. I'm too tired for all that.
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up. A lot of people do stop by Devil's Tramping Ground. It's not far. Yeah, we got some urban exploration we got to do. You guys got a metal detect. We got to do that. Lost Souls still needs to see Gravity Hill. Yeah.
I'm down for another trip to Gravity Hill in Danville.
John said let's do it. I'm down. I'm down for a trip to Skeeters.
I would love, definitely back to Skeeters. But
since Lost Souls wants to keep going without us.
Now, I would definitely say too, I would love to do a trip back to Gravity Hill with some of y'all.
Yeah.
We all get together and see if we can't figure out why. Does everybody know what Gravity Hill is? Like Gravity Hill is like you get to this hill off of this back road in Danville, and your damn car will literally get pulled backwards up the hill if you leave it in neutral, of course.
And for those that are curious, I went live on Hill City's page to show everybody how it operates.
But I would like to go with a crew of people and see if we can't figure that out. That was fun going to Gravity Hill. I want to. Let's just put an open date out there if y'all want to.
It's in Danville.
John, so I can't believe you of all people haven't heard of this. It's literally a hill. When you get to the bottom of the hill, you're like on an incline. If you stop, take your feet off the brake, put it in neutral, your car will literally get pulled backwards up the hill.
Legend has it that back in the day, a woman was accused of witchcraft and she was hung at the top of the hill, which is where her house was, or burnt at the stake or whatever they did to her, but they killed her. This is complete urban legend. I don't know. But they killed her or burnt her at her home. And so to seek revenge, she will try to lure you up to her house.
I mean, and your vehicle will pick up speed. I think we got up to like 20 miles per hour going backwards.
It's in Danville. We can't go this weekend, Paul, because we took on a case out of town. But the following weekend, I believe... No, the following weekend, we've got a public. Let's see.
You give us a date.
The 22nd, we're free.
So the 22nd, we're going to go to Gravity Hill. Those of you who want to like to join us should pull up. We'll all meet somewhere and head over there.
Send us a message if you want to go.
I my tri-film and everything out trying
February
to figure out
22nd. We'll grab some lunch. We'll go to Gravity Hill. Yeah. Yes, Paul. The 15th at the cemetery. We are investigating. All the locations are heated.
Not all of them, but we're going to investigate the heated ones.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. All the ones that we're investigating.
Oh, okay. Yes, which would be the chapel, the columbarium, which is under the chapel.
The museum.
The museum will be.
Yep. Ronnie, I'm going to kick you in your kneecap.
Can you at least let him get some guitar playing in with us first?
He doesn't need his knee to play a guitar. Okay, all right. So what if we do March 1st? What if we do March 1st? Let's make it just fresh month, March 1st.
March 1st. Is everybody down to meet to go to Gravity Hill?
March 1st. If you want to go, send Hill City Paranormal an inbox.
We'll all go.
And we will all go, yes.
But before, we also got to get to Whitfield, though. Metal detect. How far is that from Danville?
Opposite directions. Sam, don't do that to a working person. It's awful. That's just awful. All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up for tonight. I hope everybody that's feeling under the weather with all this germs and sickness feels better. I'm praying for fast, easy healing on everybody. Peace, love.
Love, peace, and Afro grease. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Sean.
We'll see you on the other side.
Love y'all.